Okay, hi. So, I know I haven't posted since December, but January has been really difficult in terms of anxiety. I don't know, it just all came flooding back. New Year, I don't know, something set it off. But I had my first panic attack, which is a level up from anxiety. And I feel like while it's still fresh in my mind, I want to document how it felt because if this is something that someone else is going through and they don't know what it is, then hopefully this will help them. So, anxiety generally feels like, butterflies in your stomach when you get before you do like a presentation or before you, go up on stage or whatever. So, those are butterflies, right? That's nervousness. Anxiety is those butterflies are on fire and they are slowly igniting every internal organ. Anxiety is constantly feeling like the worst possible thing is going to happen, whether it's getting ready to leave the house at a certain time, whether it's going to fill your water bottle. I literally the other day could not get myself to leave my room to fill my water bottle because I was afraid that my mom would see me and she would feel like, oh, she's upset. Is everything okay? And I didn't want to worry her. And I got so worried about worrying her that I literally could not even leave my room to get water. There have been days when I've just sat on my bed and like stared at my phone. I mean, I'm not actually paying attention to what's on my phone. I'm just staring at it and thinking about the worst possible scenario of every little thing. If a friend doesn't reply for a couple of hours, I'm like, they're dead. Something horrible happened. They never want to talk to me again. Like, I'm the worst human being ever. Maybe I'm annoying. Maybe they don't want to be associated with me anymore. Like, maybe their phone died. Maybe they got, kidnapped. It's just relentless. But anxiety is still like a steady hum throughout the day. But panic, oh, a panic attack is, it makes anxiety seem like, bubble wrap. Okay, people experience panic in different ways, I guess. But for me, panic was, it just became all consuming. Like when I have anxiety, I'm like sitting in one place and my brain is on fire, but my body is still like shallow breathing, whatever, but it's not you if you're walking past me you won't know that I'm having anxiety. But with panic, I started crying about not being good enough for something I don't even remember. And I started crying, and the crying just got worse and worse and worse until I was like howling. Um, and I could not stop crying. I could not put into words why I was crying. I couldn't form sentences. I was obviously breathing very badly. My mom called my doctor and asked for like an emergency appointment, and he agreed. And then I had to change, and so I had to walk from the dining room to my bedroom and try to change my clothes, and I couldn't. I managed to walk, like I couldn't even stand up. I was crying that hard. I got here, and then I couldn't change, so I just sort of like stood there, slowly like sank down to the floor, all while crying. My mom had to come and physically pick me up, like I was a rag doll on the floor, and she had to pick me up, and she made me change because I couldn't. And got in the cab. It took an hour to get there, and I cried the entire time. Like I just could not. Just wave after wave after wave of like panic crying, like everything's going wrong, everything's going wrong, everything's going wrong. I can't make it stop. I can't make it stop. Please, somebody make it stop. Like, please just switch off my brain, please. And it just kept going. I got to my doctor and he gave me emergency medication. And in about 15-20 minutes, I was able to calm down. Um, and yeah, I have those medications with me, and I take that. I've taken them twice since then because I've had two more panic attacks. Um, if you've ever experienced something like this, like the anxiety or the panic, it's not normal. Um, if you don't know that this is not normal, sometimes it's easy to think that it's just something you have to learn to get over. That's the problem with mental illness, is that you just tell yourself like, just be stronger, like just think positive. Yeah, you don't tell someone with diabetes to just think positive. It doesn't fix diabetes. So it's the same thing here. You need treatment. Someone with diabetes needs insulin, and we need therapy and meditation and deep breathing exercises and journaling and whatever else it might be. But you have to like do the work. But it does get better. The last time I went through this was 2017, and not the panic attacks, just the anxiety. Was 2017. I was on anti-anxiety medication and antidepressants, and I still felt this way. Now I'm off those medications and I'm feeling this way, but in a way it's an improvement, right? Like, I'm feeling like this, but I'm not feeling like this while on medication, so it's getting better. I guess I talk about this stuff because somebody else talking about it is what helped me realize that what I was feeling was not normal, and that I could get help and that I could get better. And shows like BoJack Horseman have shown me that I'm not alone in what I'm experiencing, that it happens to a lot of people, and a lot of people are struggling, and it helps me forgive myself, because when you don't have any reference points to say like, oh, someone else has this also, you beat yourself up even more. Like, if you had diabetes and you didn't know that anyone else in the world had diabetes, you'd think like, what is wrong with me? Why am I the only person that has this? But when you realize that a lot of people have it, you're like, okay, it's not just me. So that's what like Deepika Padukone did for me. That's what BoJack Horseman did for me. And I just want to pay that forward. So this is what panic feels like. This is what anxiety feels like. And it's not normal. It's not the same as worrying. It's not the same as stressing out. It's not the same as freaking out. This is a disorder. I mean, I'm not trying to diagnose you or diagnose anyone, but it's not something that you should live with or deal with or just try to handle on your own, because there are ways to get better, and there are people who know how to help you get better, and so you should do that. As always, I will put the link to my doctor in the description below. He's in Bangalore. If you're anywhere else in India, liberate.com or practo.com to find a psychiatrist or a therapist near you. The Live, Love, Laugh Foundation also has a lot of hotlines and resources to find therapists. So I hope this helps somebody, and I hope that if all of us help one other person, we can make the world a better place. Okay, bye.